Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's going on, guys? This is the 3D podcast here. I'm your boy, Austin, the podcast director, sitting here with my man, Ethan.
What's going on?
The founder, the main man. We got our boy, Swaddles.
What is up, you animals?
Visual engineer. And then we got our man, Rob.
What's good?
Producer, the audio engineer. We are missing our videographer, Matthias, but it's all good. But anyway, so Ethan, I I saw the little spoiler of the whole cover art coming out with 3D. What's good with that? We're not elaborate on that shit.
A cover art, huh?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what you think you saw, but
It looks sick as fuck.
no, we as you guys are okay over there, you might want to go call urgent care or something.
Jeez.
It's
Nasty,
flu season, boys.
disgusting, negative ASMR.
You're bitching at me, Beans.
Anyways, oh my goodness. Yeah, we do have some cover art that is leaked on our social media to promote our upcoming release of our debut single, as well as our first mix that we made for you fine folks that will be putting in your ear holes at the first show of many at a venue near you at a date in the not too distant future that we want to disclose and still can't. We don't have the information quite yet. We're working on it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, cover art is done ditto, and the tracks are just getting sent off to the engineer or the mastering. Yeah, the guy doing the mastering. Cover art is done. Shout out to Cat in the Void, Mr. Timothy Guffey, our guy, has done a phenomenal job. He's made all the cover art for my mixes. Really cool dude. Good work. Cool guy. Unconventional. All that. Yeah, we work well together. He helped me produce the vision for the cover art. It's like some trippy audio sound waves and then our logo and all that. Go check it out. Yeah.
Also, since we're talking about music, you were talking about on a couple podcasts ago. You were talking about something about putting some music on SoundCloud. What's good with that?
What are you talking? Yeah. What are you talking about? The album, or are you talking about?
I remember you mentioning about you doing something on SoundCloud with music. What's good?
I don't know what's. Honestly, I don't know what you're. I don't know what you're asking, dude. I have 4 mixes on my SoundCloud. 3D has a SoundCloud. That's where like the mix will be, and I'm sure the single will be there as well as on Apple and Spotify and all those other good places, YouTube and all that. But as far as me being on SoundCloud, again, if you're referring to the album, I'm sure that'll be on SoundCloud. Like I'm gonna all the music I make, I'm gonna put it everywhere I possibly can. Like I don't know what. Maybe I was off the shits or something. I don't know, man. You said I said something about SoundCloud. I'm not sure. I'm on SoundCloud. Check me out, dude. Ethan Costello. Check out my pictures the same as my social media, and you should toss me a follow and support me so I can be a SoundCloud rapper. You already know, dude.
When's the face tat?
Yeah, dude. Burr. I get the ice cream cone next week.
Please.
So, guys,
I'll get your face on my face if you get
no.
my face on your face.
Let's get tattoos of each other's wieners.
Let's get tattoos of each other's buttholes on our stomachs so we can see.
my gosh.
So we can see our own whenever we go.
What?
When we get in the hot tub and stuff.
Get out of my
Oh
house.
God.
Get out of my head.
What was the
What I said wasn't too much better. I said let's get tattoos of each other's wieners. In life replica. It's my
I
homie's.
can already see my own.
Dude, it's like that's my homie's cock. Why'd you get that? Because he's my bro. It's like that's a weird flex, but okay.
So in
dude.
case a girl's hitting on me, but I wanted to be.
Hey, you want to be with my homie? He's got a nice one.
check it out. Yeah.
Check it out. I swear it's real.
Real life
It's
comparison.
like I don't know if he's shaved like he did this day, but
on your armpit, so it's like.
Okay, what was the question?
uh?
It wasn't bad.
Did you guys have any weekly struggles this week?
Oh,
Anything
my.
you guys go through that you were just really struggling through? Anything?
I'm struggling to understand why in the hell I should have to pay sales tax and fucking income tax and mostly just personal property tax. Like that's the most bogus. I'll do sales tax, but personal property tax is like, oh, you paid for something? Well, you should give us money since you had money to pay for something. It's like that's how it fucking goes. Like you go buy a nice car, cool. 10% of that bottom dollar number, like in the state of Missouri, like yeah, if you buy a $40,000 car, well, I hope you have another 4,000 that's going nowhere other than the pocket of the fucking government, and like, it's just kind of pisses me off because in the last 4 to 6 weeks, I've spent a lot of money on taxes. It's just tax season right now, so it's like, it's a hot topic. But yeah, dude, like, if taxation without consent isn't robbery, then any band of robbers is only to declare themselves government, and their robberies are illegal. We might have said that a couple weeks ago, but it's a trending topic, dude. I'm fucking.
What is the sales tax on your new car?
So again, it was personal property tax, like, or maybe it is. Yeah, you're right. It's sales tax. You got to pay your personal property tax in order to get a title on your damn vehicle or get new plates, and that's what I had to do as well. But nonetheless, the sales tax for the vehicle, yeah, it was like $4,000. Like,
Christ.
I mean, it's like you got to make the down payment on the vehicle, you got to make the monthly payments, and that's a nice, hickey, $4,000 just to get the damn license plates, just because the state's got to get theirs. Like, so that's all. That's my tidbit. I don't like taxes. That was my weekly struggle. My boy Swan went with me to the license office though, and we saw my grandpa there, which was really weird because we didn't plan on it. And then the people there were like, he came up to me, he's like, "This is my grandson. I want you to take good care of him." They're like, "Oh, that's so nice that you brought your grandson here." It's like, no, we just ran into each other. that would be really weird. I'm 21, man. Like,
This is my hetero life partner.
Yeah. Some weird shit, but no, it was
No,
weird.
it's for tax fraud. We're life partners. We
Yeah.
get some benefits.
My grandpa was at the license bureau. I had to pay $4,000 in sales tax for my new car, and I'm just having.
Oh, that was your grandpa?
Yeah, but I'm just having a fuss about it. Yeah, my grandpa's cool though, way cooler than the government and the IRS. Yeah,
Way cooler than your grandpa.
yeah, coolest grandpa you know.
Yeah, he's got a mug to prove it.
I don't know if that's true. Enough about the grandpas, dude. I don't like taxes, man. You know what? Here, it's like we spend the most money on schools. Why don't we have the #1 school in the world? Because we certainly don't. Boom, mic drop. It's like, oh, well, your taxes go towards this and this. Like they should, but do they? Our roads are kind of shitty. That's all I'm saying. They say the taxes go to like schools and roads and all that. It's like our kids are stupid and our roads are shitty. So.
Should have voted for Prop D. It
Dude.
didn't pass. It would have refixed our roads here.
Well, guess what? Our taxes went up and the roads still aren't fixed. So again, yeah, that might be.
I just take mine to a CPA and pay him. Fuck it.
You guys didn't fucking struggle with anything. Not one damn thing.
I told you, bro.
Not,
I told you.
not
Dude,
you.
I'm struggling with fucking keeping up with the winter's taxes. Yeah, like the more you earn, the more they take, and yeah, it sucks. But hey, we ball winter's tax. It's an expensive time of year for everybody. I think right now everyone's recovering from Christmas and shit. I don't know what these guys' struggles were, but it's I'll tell you this: it's a struggle for like. People think that it's like super easy to, or like that we just like oh, they have dope cover art, they're just creative. It's like we might be creative in the sense that like we know who to talk to or whatever, but like we don't do all this stuff ourselves, and it's just like it's really hard for us sometimes as well, like to tie it or to bring it all together. And just like, I mean, you guys might listen and think like, well, shit, dude, like even you got a podcast, you got this, you got that. It's like I got trouble even just getting my ass out of bed. It's like, so the fuck do we? Like, I was just talking about that too. You asked what my daily struggle was. I started using the whiteboard to keep track of, getting up at 8 a.m., coffee and exercise, taking my vitamins, reading, working on music, getting a daily Instagram post, like stuff like that. It's like I have like a checkbox, and I've been trying to like do all those things every day, and I'm like tracking my progress. And I'll tell you, like waking up at 8 a.m., that one does not have a checkbox on any of the days. So I guess that's part of my struggle too, is actually getting my ass out of bed.
What time do you usually wake up?
Like 10 and
Really?
yeah,
10 o'clock?
10. I mean, because here's my, like I can't get up early, but I'm happy to stay up till 2 a.m. So if I can just be productive till
Fuck.
midnight, then it's like it's kind of justified, because then I watch Netflix till 2 and I get up at 10. So what I'm realizing by doing that whiteboard is like, instead of having everyone tell me you're a piece of shit for not getting up at 8 a.m., I tell them they're a piece of shit for not working 12, 13-hour days. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'll just work till 10 or 11 p.m. and they will not.
I had some some weekly struggles, I
Oh
guess.
shit, did you really, bro?
Yeah, I pretty much just had to deal with some shitty customers at my job. This guy came in, he was like, he literally was just pissed off that his tool wasn't done in 9 days, and then he was like, I need it today, and then I pretty much just said, well, it's not here in the pile that would be complete shit, so if it's gonna be so if it's not done, then I'm gonna have to give it to you not complete. And then he was just being a complete fucking asshole, and then then the fucking owner got involved, and then like they were like fucking like face to face, like saying like, oh, like it was just fucking crazy because nobody ever really like comes in and be's an asshole. Like they're just an asshole on the phone, and then whenever they come in, they don't have the sack to actually be an asshole to your face. Like it was pretty funny to be like, yeah, like suck me, you're not like this shit ain't done, bro. So yeah, that's pretty much I had to deal with that. I accidentally shot fucking cologne in my eye, so yeah, that fucking sucked cock, not gonna lie. So I had to wash out my eye like 3 times, and I have to keep putting in eye drops, and yeah, part of my eyes was fucking red, so it fucking sucks.
I just been doing my own thing, man. I don't really keep track with that shit, honestly. I just
What?
just like news and shit like that, really. I mean, like, I'm just keeping up with my homies and shit like that, and just working my own thing, doing my own thing, thinking about car project shit, doing all that shit. That's pretty much what I'm trying to do, and what I'm always focused on. I'm always thinking about what kinds of things I could do the Miata or the Mustang and shit like that, what I need to pay for, what needs to be done first and shit like that. I always just be thinking about that, and I'm always just showing my homies, not caring about a single thing, hanging out with my bitch, and
Yeah,
She
she
is
has a name.
she is a very nice lady.
That's
I
not called
appreciate her.
bitch.
No,
That's what he means to say.
no,
Does she listen to the podcast?
no.
No,
Then she's not gonna
no.
call her a bitch. So you're fine.
I
Yeah, does
didn't
she know
mean
that
to
you
call
do
her.
a podcast?
Yeah, I told her about it, but I didn't mean to call. I wasn't calling her a bitch. That's just what I always say with chicks. It's like, oh yeah.
I only say bitch if I don't know her name.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
Like
I don't
refer
know.
to
I
a
just,
woman as a bitch if
I just don't want to say like,
Jeez.
oh yeah, my girlfriend or some shit
Yeah,
like that. Like, that's,
car and you're a woman driving, I'll probably refer to you as a bitch. I'm sorry. That's my own.
I mean no offense, but. Were you just in the studio right now?
Yeah, dude, special guest. It ain't like we never had one before, bro.
Special guest.
Oh,
say
shit.
what, dude?
Oh shit. I guess this is actually
good.
happening. We have a man.
Improv.
We have a man in the studio, sir. What is your name? Because I don't know who you are.
You know, hey, you know the secret of comedy.
Connor. Well, we're just gonna go with C ranks. I'm not gonna say my full name over the podcast.
Tight.
I feel that.
It's gotta stay.
Do you know the secret of comedy?
No, sir.
Timing.
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 That's the secret of comedy.
Timing.
Yeah, you get it. But no, the improv. It's a joke because of the timing. Is my Homer. It's Homer Simpson. That's my homie Connor. He's here to grace y'all's ears
Every-
with some funny stories or something.
Every time I think of
Or just
improv, I
edit it
just
out.
think of
I
my
don't fucking
shitty
care,
ass
dude.
improv class in
Now
high
you're
school. Holy shit.
What's up?
Just think about his improv
Miss
class.
Finley from fucking high school. Holy shit.
Yeah, I used to cut class to go.
I mean,
like
hey.
Doug. I believe Dom and Doug. He never went to school. So big bro, just come over. He was probably like kicked out or suspended or something.
No, he never went to school.
Never.
Never.
Oh well.
Hey, so you guys, I keep on seeing on my Snapchat nowadays. I got all these damn warnings about like the DAB cartridges, like people using fake cartridges and getting sick.
I see that shit on like Snapchat stories, like of people having them, and I'm just like, that looks fake as fuck. Like, man, I don't even know what percentage that shit really is. What's in that
I just
shit?
think you can't open Snapchat without seeing something about Jewel or
Uh-huh.
like Mario Karts or like I don't know. You can't even open your Snapchat without being bombarded with like the what do you want to call it? The like when it's not necessarily it's pop
Propaganda.
yeah. Literally, like that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, propaganda. Yes, sir. I don't know. Like you got people that are trying to sell the shit, and then you got people that are trying to make money off of like the legislature getting rid of it. And everybody's got a dollar to pick, right?
Or a dollar to make.
That's what I'm saying. Like everyone's like, well, if it happens like this, then I get paid. So
Same thing with
That's how Missouri was. Everyone was like, "Don't vote for this specific thing." This one guy orchestrated just to make all the
right, but that guy thought it was great because he was getting paid.
money. 'Cause it was all his like organization.
That's a fun concept. Like you have a best friend, but that best friend is someone's enemy. Like you don't think about that too often, but perspective, like literally, all your homies are someone else's enemies.
Or that it's illegal if someone says, "Hey, sell this stuff before this time because it's not going to be worth any more money."
The enemy of your enemy.
What
is your friend.
extrapolation?
No,
Expecting
insider
expecting trends to
said
continue, or you're talking
trading.
about?
Or insider trading. Some of you
That's
like,
just
"Hey, we
illegal.
know."
That's
Yeah.
that shouldn't happen, but it does.
Why is it-
Sell at 34, not 37. You know, like.
What's new with the not designer, man?
Dude, I am so excited, man. We're basically rebranding like everything, and in partnership with none other than Neil Bardone, who is the owner of Saint Rita Parlor, which is it's a high-end luxury goods company in Los Angeles, California. The man, Neil, is the creative director, founder, CEO of the company. He makes really high-quality handmade goods, leather goods, glasses, perfumes, good stuff, high quality stuff, and it's like very, very exclusive, and like his presentation and all that is just great. So nonetheless, I was able to get in cahoots with him, and we talked about it a little bit, but nonetheless, like we're going into production of some leather goods that we're really excited to share, as well as some hoodies and some new shirts. So like we're just getting really excited to get the product in hand, take those pictures, and like get it out to you guys, and just kind of like not start over, but like have a launch in the sense of like what the brand identity is and like what we're about. And I mean what we're about hasn't changed. We always have wanted to provide high quality at a low cost, but we're going to focus more on like just the accessories and the leather goods and all that good stuff, just because we believe that's where we can do our best work. And I'm super excited for the products that we have on the way and for the designs that we have made and all that. Shout out to Tim again, our cover art guy. He helped us with some designs for the leather goods. Can't wait, man. Cannot wait.
Clout without the cost.
Clout without the cost, man. Designer level quality without high cost. Not designer. Check it out. Put it in your Google box and get a shirt before they're gone. Swear it ain't mid. Swear it is though. Smino, the St. Louis rapper, he was at a concert in like Kansas City, and he like imagine that like looking for some weed, and he's like, yo, in his comments of his post, he's like, hey, who's near me, got some loud, and someone reposted back and is like, oh, we got you, man, come to this place. So he does, and they're like, can we take a picture with you? Sure. They take a picture with him with the bag. They tag him, and it says, swear it ain't mid, and he replied back like an hour later, swear it is though. Swear it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that seems, I don't know, man, that seems to be the topic of the day on Snapchat and everywhere else. You can't open it without seeing, weed or vapes or Juul, and it's like, but what's next
Yeah.
for the
Fortnite.
well, yeah, Fortnite,
or
Juul,
Fortnite,
And
yeah.
there's so many people just like buying them. They just love them. And then there's people who just like care, like kind of care, and don't want to like I don't know. There's people who like judge or will be like, oh, these things pass for the pesticides. Or like they'll show the stupid
Formaldehyde.
It's just clickbait.
Yeah,
it's clickbait. They've been talking about popcorn lung with e-cigs.
Yeah,
for-
yeah,
for 10
popcorn
They've been talking
lung.
about no, but they've been
If I was
talking.
gonna get wet
so
lung, I would've gotten it
fake,
a while.
They've
dude.
talked about that for 10 years, and it was only ever a problem with particular flavors that haven't been used in 5 years. But it's like, well, that doesn't make for a good story. Like on some level, you have to realize, like a news actor or a news anchor could be like, well, here's the truth and here's the story. One of them is interesting, and the truth usually isn't that. Well, that it is not. I shouldn't say the truth isn't interesting, but point being is like whatever like is like the humanity. That's the story that's gonna get told. So yeah, like the vaping can kill you. That's the headline that's gonna lead, just because like even if it's not true, that's the one that's gonna get clicked on. Like yeah.
The formaldehyde, the antifreeze, and the popcorn lung, they've all been debunked so many times,
but
dude.
that doesn't make for
Endless
good.
times.
That doesn't
It's like
make for
pop
good
stories.
content.
They
doesn't.
literally
Yeah, like I mean, slander and libel. Like if you're an actual person, you can't really say untrue things. But if you're the media, it's like you kind of get a pass for it. It's like, well, they didn't. If you read the article, and that's how it's just a headline. But yeah, man, they get wild on those headlines, bro. Like Trump hates this, and it's like
Trump hates.
the article's like, yeah.
Trump hates fake news, so yeah, let's not listen.
Fake news.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to bring up politics. I just mean like the headlines are just like wild. Like I don't ever click on them because I know better, but I laugh my ass off when I open Snapchat. Like you got to think Snapchat didn't used to have a like you go to your stories, which is what everyone like. Listen, stories was the most popular function of Snapchat. So then they put in the media, the social media, all that, the ads. They put all that stuff in right where the most popular function of the app was, which was stories. So it's like people go to check their stories. Let's put all the marketing there, and imagine that it's like, yeah, you can't open it without seeing all this stuff, and people click on it. It's just terrible because like I would hear people complain before where it's like it's scary to think that people watch Facebook and YouTube videos and like, oh, I saw it on the news. It's like that's not the news, and even if it was, it's like you can't just, I don't know, don't eat that shit up. Be careful.
Gary
Beware.
Vee probably told him to do all that shit.
Yeah.
He's a large investor, so he's probably like,
Really?
dude, yo, like let's not.
Well, that's
like,
what I mean too.
when they
Those
first
like
went
it's a
public-
good good ass idea, like
But
for making money, like
those
for a
posts are
company. Yeah,
sponsored. like
for
you'll
sure.
see on there. Start looking on Snapchat. You'll see on the media. It says like
bottom right
on the bottom right
corner,
corner it says sponsored. Ergo, someone paid millions of dollars to have that there. Ain't nobody doing that to make your life better. They're doing it to get your money
Grease their
in
pockets.
their pocket, and that's all I want to say. Yeah. So beware on that. Yeah. Don't be getting extorted. That's all I'm saying. Out here, y'all be listening to Bad Bobby just because Snapchat told you to. Like,
What the fuck is
Dude, you
bad?
flipped
Bob?
it's
Bob,
the
suck
chick
it.
that it's the how about that girl that got signed to enter.
Gucci
Oh,
flip
Bad
flop,
Baby.
suck it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
She fucking
Bobby.
whatever, dude. It's garbage. I don't know how to pronounce it because I don't watch her shit. But nonetheless, I digress. Dude, she's always on the front of Snapchat. Her and 6ix9ine and everyone else, and it's like it's not because they're good. It's because they paid to be there, and it's scary to think.
6'9", I'll see you in 47
Yeah.
years. I don't know, like,
Yeah.
that's scary to think about just living that normal, but in prison, that's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Let's be
Federal
real. Everyone in
prison.
prison's gonna
47
want to like
years.
be his friend.
I think
though,
that's
like-
what, like...
Did he
the
still be
charges
alive?
were
He's in
built
his
to, that he
20s,
goes
bro.
on
Yeah.
more.
But
you think people will
uh,
try and kill him in
No,
there?
no, he's cooperating with the government. Ever since he the
Leniency
uh,
or whatever.
okay, so the lawyer got kicked off.
They'll give him a
because,
private cell.
Dude,
you
there's a
know,
lot of
he,
bloods in prison.
Represented 2 other people who he has to snitch on. So that's I forget what.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah, conflict of interest, exactly.
So what they said? Here's your
So they
you
kicked
could
their
do.
lawyer
Here's
off.
your plea deal.
That's also
So
a
they
way to
kicked
make
his
the-
lawyer off, and then as soon as he got another lawyer, he starts cooperating with the government.
So
And
the
he
whole
has
thing's
no bond
the whole
either,
thing's
though, like,
shady.
yeah, no bond at all.
Yeah, but if he does this, he'll probably only get like a 10-year sentence in protective custody. But that's still 10 years. Why even snitch if you're still gonna get 10 years?
Why snitch at all?
Uh,
That's a lot of people's, like...
Snitches get stitches. Holy
Well, I mean, and he was like...
Or
Yeah, we got any words to live by?
You got to work a lot just to live a little. And if you heard the plot, then you know the riddle. The game is fake. The charts are fake. This whole fucking world is against you. And I don't tell that to discourage you. I tell you that so that you can not try and work for it. You can try and make it work for you. Go ahead and rewind that if you need to, yeah. Put that in your ears, dog.
I do not have any guys. Sorry.
He's the audio engineer. I'm the lyricist, bro. We
You-
all have our talents, man. Don't judge my man Rob. He does what he wants.
Yeah, bro. You
Austin
you already
goes
know.
around.
You know better, bro. Come
You
on.
already know, but you can find if you want. You can always check out our social medias. If you want to check out the podcast director Austin, you can check my social media out
I don't know what your
at
fucking Instagram
Larry
is.
_Lovestein _ 5.0 motherfucker. Where can we find Ethan?
At your girlfriend's house. 9 to 5, you know what I mean? You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at I'm Ethan Costello.
What about you, Swan?
Well, you can find me on the Instagram at Swagmaster Swanee, and that's the only one you need to find me on. So
Yep.
No, it's because you can't remember the other one right now.
Your Twitter.
It's Matthew Swan 441 or something like that. Just type in Matthew Swan, you'll find his goofy ass.
yeah, I look really upset.
He looks like he's not fucking having it. You'll know when you see it, but I mean.
Autobahn Swan,
Yeah.
next level tweet.
Hey, the websites though, not-designer.com, 3-dmusic.com. Also, we just got Instagram set up to where our products for 3D are on there. So, in case you have a phobia of Google or something, you can buy our merch off Instagram and our website. So yeah, get some merch.
Google is a big scary monster.
I don't know. Some people might like at this point we might be so lazy. It's like I can't open Safari.
I don't want to be an analyst.
If I have to leave social media, it's not good. That might be the mentality.
I've always wanted to be on social media. I don't like using
I don't. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm saying like the inverse mentality, but nonetheless, I digress. Does Rob have his? Or did he give his?
Twitter at Rob Santel. My links are there. Or by the time you hear this, I should have my SoundCloud up there as well. So Yeah, follow that.
What's your SoundCloud user?
Well, I'll have it on there, but yeah, all my shit's on there. So yeah.
All right. Also, guys, don't forget you guys can DM us on our social medias for questions. If you guys want questions answered or anything like that, you can put it anonymously or not. But don't forget about that shit.
Yeah, send us some questions because we say it every week and we've never asked any. So that means, if not you, then who?
What?
If it's meant to be, it's up to me. I made my own degree. I smoke my smoke for free. Everyone was broke but me. It makes no sense, but I make dollars. Try hopping the fence and dropping the collars. In your defense, you were taught by scholars, the same people who put a spin on us ballers.
Save it for the album. Save it for the album. Come on. All right,
Off the dome.
but this is the 3D podcast. Sign off here with your boy Austin, Ethan.
What's going on?
We're peacing out here, bro. All right, this is the 3D podcast. We'll catch you guys next week.